strap. So be sure you have a strap. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So starting out, we want a strap and blanket and 2 blocks. Fix YouTube and jiffy. And make sure that you have the most recent September playlist. So if you just close your Spotify and then open it again, what it will do is it will reload and pick up anything that you need for our September playlist if you would like to use that. We'll just let ourselves get sorted and I will great. Do this so I can hear you as well. Good to go. So the start of any month is a little bit tricky. So let's try again. Let's try again. Rita Fordham, hello. Okay. So we've got all of our parts and pieces. Good morning. If you're using this month's oil, you're going to take it. So fennel, coriander, and mint are all traditionally herbs that we would have used to help with any kind of indigestion, any inability to digest. So think about what's happening in your abdomen. That it's the place where you take everything and you break it down and you're discerning in your gut. What do I keep? What do I get away? What do I release? And when that's out of whack, when we have a stomachache, when we have indigestion, fennel, coriander, and mint are all a means of finding that innate understanding of what to keep and what to release. And so we're going to draw a circle around the navel, and then you're going to come up the center line of the body, right across the sternum, and right up to the base of your throat, right into that sternal notch, up through here, right? So a circle around the navel and right up the center line of the body. And along with these herbs of digestion, we also have Roman chamomile, which is an herb of protection, that we're nourishing the space of ourselves so that we can hold our ground. So anytime that we start out, if I don't use that, then feel free. You're going to go a circle around and straight the line up the middle. If any of that, you don't want to put it on your physical body, you can always put a line right up the center of your feet. Okay? So this month we have a fairly traditional sequence. Nabi Kriya is known as an advanced practice because of the durations. Some of them can go up to 15 minutes, and it's all within the center body. And I'm going to offer it to us rather than an advanced practice. I'm offering an advancing practice, because really that's what an advanced practice does, is it draws us further forward than where we've been. It tests us, it propels us, it invites us. And so this is an advancing practice. Given that, and given the work of the center body, the first 20 minutes is an asana practice of the lineage of Desikachar, and this wisdom of yoga as very particular to each practitioner, very fluid, very joint-based, very clarifying for the low body, so that we clear the practicality of our movements, and then when we establish this fire, this certainty in the center of us, We're establishing that clarity rather than working with where we were. Okay? There will be much more to say throughout this month. For now, clear your mat and bring your palms together, and we will tune in right here. Calling on guidance to hold us as we move forward through these 40 days. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me. 3 times with me. Inhale. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists. Unfold your blanket twice. And we'll start at Celeste. If you're using the playlist, we're starting at Celeste. You'll unfold your blanket twice, creating a long rectangle, looks like this. And come to belly down. Belly down. Cross your forearms. Wag your tail. If you like, stack one forearm on the other. Walk your thighs back. Walk your feet flat. Heels loose. Putting your forehead on your forearms, or I prefer to unstack my arms, so I have one forearm in front of the other, and I put my head on one of those. It's a little bit lower, so you choose. Head down. Close your eyes. Loosen your heels. Loosen your hips. And we begin by disarming ourselves. Putting down our weapons, putting down our defenses. Feel the weight of your body on your rib cage, and as you deepen your breath, you open your back. And maybe you walk your elbows a little further forward as you really settle. Our protection and our safety is held in the center of our body. And for now, for a moment, I want you to let it go. How much more of your abdomen can find the floor as you breathe here? Notice if you're agitated, if you're impatient at all. Breathe that out. But when I really find this space where I really put my weapons down, I want to weep. I am holding my world together from my center. And I want you to rest that for 20 more seconds. Breathe into your belly. You are whole. Right here, right now, you are safe. Feel your breathing changing. Feel your breathing changing. Good. You'll roll right over onto your back. Knees bend, feet flat. Press your shoulders down and your seat down and let your spine rise like cat-cow, and just roll your navel to the floor. There's your exhale. Your hips lift an inch. And on your inhale, you're just going to lift your navel and lift your low back off the floor, and exhale, roll it back down. So it's just like our cat-cow, but now your shoulders are into the floor. Anywhere your hands want to go is welcome. I'm just going to do 2 more, all the way from the navel to the heart.
And roll it back down. Soften, soften, soften. Find the tip of the tail. You're lengthening the spaces between your vertebrae. And neutral. Widen your heels. Feel the outer edge of your mat. And let your knees wash side to side. And as you drop your knee down the center line, feel it all the way up into the inner groin. You are creating some ease through the psoas. So the energy of the center part of the body starts in the low back, comes through the psoas, and inhabits the front 4 layers of your abdominal cavity. We want to find all of it. Knees to your chest, bring it in. Draw your knees in, and then let them float away. Again, in, feel the low back release, and let them float away. Your right knee presses away, your left knee comes in, turn to the left, and then center. Your right knee comes in, your left knee presses away, turn right, and then center. So just press your right knee away and let your chin turn and center. One knee coming in, one knee pressing away, and you're starting to feel it through the chest, through the upper back. Let your head simply follow the momentum of the movement. Go one more time each side. It's a great release through the sides of your neck and through your upper back. Good. And set it down. So left foot flat to the floor. Take your strap over the arch of your right foot. And just as we've done before, bend your right knee, pull your elbows wide, knee to the elbow, knee to the wrist, knee to the floor, and inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. In to straighten. Exhale, press. You're rinsing the breath out, rinsing the low back, and now really press your foot into your hands. Go once again. And as you straighten your right leg out, keep it, keep it, keep it. Straightening the left leg long, flex your feet. Holding the strap in both hands, bend your left knee for support. Put your left hand up beside your right foot and open at the same angle. And then exhale, they come back together. So your leg drops wide and your left hand opens wide at the same angle as your right leg and bring it back in. And each time you go a little bit further, widening, 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 widening until you feel it all the way across your pelvis. And now this time keep it wide, stay. For 3. Reaching into your right heel, keeping your left hand floating off the floor. Keep that center line opening wider. Into the center. Release your strap. Put your left leg straight. Put your right toes to your left kneecap, hands wide. Drop your right knee across the body and back up. Inhale, center. Exhale, knee across. Into the center. So your shoulders stay square to the floor and your knee turns your pelvis and you begin to turn your spine through the middle of your body. Feel your navel rinsing towards the right side waist. One more. And then pause. Wherever you are, so you can straighten your right leg and bend. Exhale, straighten, turn your navel. Once again. And press straight both legs. Can you feel into your feet? Press into your feet. And into the middle, right foot flat, left knee bends. Put your strap over the arch of your left foot. So again, we're just releasing the hip joint, the backs of the legs, knee to the elbow or to the floor, and then straighten. In and out. Strong in the arms, strong in the legs, our largest, strongest joints. Straightening your left leg, stay. Press into your heel. Both straps in the left hand, right palm faces your left inner foot. Open your left foot wide, your right hand wide, all the way through the inner edge of your thigh. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, open. A little further. And next together. And open. And close. And this time we will open and stay. This line from the inner heel all the way through your leg to your navel. If you choose, right leg extends. Right arm floats off the floor. And into center, hand in, foot in. Release the strap, bend your right knee, your left knee. Tip of your left toes to your right knee, hands wide, folding. You're going to twist to the right. Inhale up through the center. And exhale, cross the right. Inhale, center. Out to the right. Stay a beat. Now if you choose, from that posture, straightening your right leg. Inhale, bend, draw your knee towards your shoulder. Exhale, press straight both legs. Inhale, bend your knee, draw it a little higher. And then exhale, press and stay, navel to spine. So we're strengthening the back of the body, reaching all the way into the left shoulder, left hand. Rinse through the navel, firm into the feet, open your toes. Good. To the center. Roll right onto your belly. Wag the tail. It's day one. I'm allowed a mulligan. Roll onto your back. So we put all of that into motion. I knew there was more. Knees to the chest. This will be breath out. Hands overhead. Feet down, hips up. This will be inhale like a bridge. Again, knees to chest. That will be exhale. And the legs extend straight. Press your heels to the ceiling, your hands overhead. This is inhale. We go exhale, knees to chest. Squeeze. Feet flat, hands overhead. Inhale, up. And exhale, knees to chest. Close your eyes. Heels up. Hands overhead. Firm your legs, firm your body. Exhale, knees to chest. Feet down, hands overhead. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, knees to chest. Let it all get a little bit stronger, a little more deliberate. Heels high, legs straight, hands overhead. Exhale, knees to chest. Feet down, one more round. Hips up, hands up. And then down. Knees to chest. Heels up, hands up. And knees in. Now we'll roll over on the belly. Good. Now we've got a little more space in the chest. Plant your hands beside your ribs. Walk your thighs back. Firm your legs. Point your toes. And inhale, open your legs. Exhale together. In to open. Out together. Straightening your legs right from your hips to your toes. As you bring your feet together, bring your elbows towards each other. Inhale, feet open. Exhale, zip up through the center line. Shoulders back and down your body. You're making strength through the back body. From the toes through the heels, through the glutes. Go 3. Good. Go 2. Elbows down, feet down. Find your sphinx. So the outer hips are forward. Let your thighs be heavy and let your navel rise. Use the elbows to try to broaden your collarbones, and your fingertips draw your navel up out of your pelvis. Feet are heavy, thighs are heavy, spine is long. 2. And rolling down, you'll walk your pinky edge of your hands out. Lift your hands, lift your feet. Now draw your elbows back. Firm your legs. Inhale, reach out, look out. Exhale, back, tuck your chin. Inhale, look. Exhale, firm your legs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, navel to spine. Right through the body. Inhale to the fingertips. Exhale to the toes. And inhale. And again. One more time. Elbows back, toes down, hands beside you. Now come into your full cobra. Elbows stay bent, put your hips around the floor. And lengthen. Use the heels of your hands to draw your pelvis into the floor and your navel forward. Heart up, shoulders down, legs strong. Up and out of the belly. Tiny turn of the chin. Good. Tuck your chin. Walk your knees together, round your back, squeeze your knees. Little bit of a child's pose. As simple a warm-up as that may seem, it is really important on a day-to-day basis just to really move through the joints like that. Tremendous. Down dog. Fold your blanket in half and set it aside. Good. Walk your feet up to your hands. Feet are hip distance, which means you can fit 2 fists between them. Set your blocks up at the right corner of your mat. Sweep your hands out, sit down, lift your thumbs, lift your heart, stand up tall, find your feet. Here's inhale. Sit your seat back. Fit your ribs over your thighs, drop your fingers, drop your head. Here's exhale, put it together. Seat down, thumbs up, inhale, rise. Exhale, sit, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sit. And rise. 2 more. Really anchoring your feet into the floor. Press down into your heels. Rise up through the heart. A little bit of a back bend. And the last time, sit it down, all the way down. Fingers down, head down, seat down, hands up tall. Good. Let your arms go wide and loose, side to side. Let your hands drop against your body. For 3, letting your spine loosen, letting your chin turn, letting your arms be loose. For 1. Excellent. You'll step your feet wide to the right. So you're in a wide-legged stance. Set your blocks in front and just inside your big toe. Right? So you put a bend in your knees, hands go wide. Your right knee bends. Feel that? Left hand down to the block and revolve. Your left foot outer edge to the floor, chest is broad, a little bend, a little straighten in the right knee, just explore that. And a bend in the right knee, press down, stand tall, hands wide. Bend the left knee, right hand down, find the block. We're just building the base. Little bend in the left knee, tail back, outer right foot to the floor. Feel the spine. Hands wide. Now we add on right knee bends, left hand down. Look up, right hand over the top to reach forward. And then right hand back, stand tall. Bend your left knee, right hand down. Inhale, left hand overhead, reach. Turn through the spine. And then hand down, stand tall, hands wide. Right knee bends, left down. Inhale, reach. And right down. Stand tall. Bend your left, right hand down. Inhale up over. And hand down. Stand tall, widen. And down. Right hand overhead. And wide. Left knee bends, last one. Ha. Opening the left side of the spine, left side waist. And looking down. Stand up tall. Step your feet together, top of the mat. I'll kneel so you can see me, but stay standing. Hook your thumbs and hands up high. And now a little left and a little right. You stay standing. I'm just kneeling so you can see. And let it get a little quicker. Ha. A little stronger. Close your eyes. Hook your thumbs. Now take everything we've just done and lengthen the sides of the outer body, the sides of the spine. Inhale left, exhale right. Get smaller in your movement and quicker. Good. Pause at the center, release your hands wide, fold your fingers in, your thumbs up, a whisper of ha. Keep the breath, close your mouth, out the nose, close your eyes.
5, 4, 3, 2. Hands up high, hook your thumbs, open your hands, hold the breath, and release wide. And release wide. Just feel the change in your body. We're looking to build a container of elegance. Okay? Line your blocks up at the foot end of your mat. Right? So they are together like this at the foot end. If you need support through your low back or for your body, open your blanket to that full length that we used. I used 2 mats down, so I'm okay. Set yourself up. Here we go into Nabi Kriya. As you lie back, put your feet onto the blocks. Lift your hips, put your palms down under your seat. Draw your right knee in and down. Left, down. Inhale, exhale. Adjust your distance so that the ball of your foot falls onto that block. This is your most modified. You're here for 3 minutes. So I would like you to close your eyes. And if you choose for today, just start here. The posture continues by extending your legs. Feet flexed, navel to spine. Drawing your navel toward the floor will keep your low back long. Close your eyes. Settle in. Anytime you need to, you bend your knees and put your foot back onto the block. Inhale, foot up, exhale, down. Keep your face soft. The skin around your eyes. We're going to reprogram the activation of our front body. Keep softening your experience. Keep softening your experience. You can use your abdominal muscles without creating aggression or tension. Keep softening each breath. Three, 2, 1. Heels wide. Free your hands. Turn your palms open. Feel the center line of your body. This is our center point. To live from our center. We don't want our center to be made of defenses, aggression, tension. Shake out your feet and your knees. Your feet and your knees. Your feet and your knees. Good. Knees bend, lift your hips, palms back under, knees to your chest. Heels up. Let's start with the knees bent. So the difference here is that we start always with the feet together, lifted, and then we drop one foot and we bring it up. So this is the most modified. Otherwise, the next modification, feet stay together. You're just dropping to tap the toes to the block and bring it back up. Inhale, the legs come up. Exhale, down to the floor. This is the modification. Be careful with your back here, or the legs extend. So the next modification is to only go part way toward the floor. The full posture, the heels to the blocks, and back up. So it's not about surviving or pushing. It's about finding out where is your edge and then supporting yourself. These 40 days are about refining your choices. So start now. Which choice? Lots of options. Which one serves you right now? And then close your eyes with the hint of a smile. Settle. Remembering that it's day one. And by using a modification, it's not that you're babying yourself. You're building the foundation that can support and sustain proper posture for the next 40 days. So if this is totally new for you, would you keep your knees bent, tap your toes, and bring it back up. There's plenty of time. There's plenty more, so don't burn out now. And then how can it get easier in your face, in your heart? Three, two, put your feet down, lift your hips, free your hands, let your legs go long and wider than the blocks. Soften, shake the feet, shake the knees, shake the feet, shake the knees, hands wide and a little higher than your head, and pause. Remembering the sensation when you lay on your belly, get that soft. Lay down your arms. We can be strong, and our kindness can be a great defense. Draw your knees into your chest now. Hands on your outer knees. Shake out your feet. And let your knees widen and then return. Widen and come in. One more. Widen, shake it out, let it move. Because you can gather it in. Knees together. Maybe you stay. So one modification is to take your strap, lay it over your shins, and hold the outside edge of each strap so that your feet are together, your knees are together, and you are relaxed. If your knees don't come together, that's fantastic. Hold the strap. If you can, hold an opposite wrist. And close your eyes. And again, if today is a day for the strap until you know your way in,
Hold the strap, I'm going to. And close your eyes. I want you to breathe down inside this crease. I want you to breathe down into the sensation of all the limitation. The fold of your hips or your knees, the belly. Breathe into that space that feels limited. Soften your shoulders, your upper back. But there is more space within you than you realize. Soften the hips. Make space with your breath. You establish your limitlessness from inside. Breathe into that space. Claim the constraint and melt it from inside. If you need to, go out the mouth, stay with it. You may find waves of agitation show up. Stay as quiet as you can. You can deepen your breath. Soften your shoulders, soften your hands, soften your approach, soften your reception. You are changing your response to limitation. You are expanding possibility in your body, in your soul. Three. 2. If you have a strap, I want you to set it aside. Hands hold your outer knees. Very gently, the legs extend, the feet together, the hands open out to the sides. And then exhale, hands to the shins, bring it in. Inhale, opening. Exhale in. To open and to close. Now we build the mind. Opening and closing. So the modification here is you would keep hold of your left knee, let your right side open, leg and arm, and bring it in. Hold the right side, open the left, and bring it in. Working alternates. When you're ready, today, tomorrow, next week, open and close. Keep your feet together. Explore. Breath relieves the tension of your hips. And that same breath starts to relieve any tension that arrives in your mind. And we keep choosing to return. We choose our steadiness. We can choose to feel, but we create a container for that feeling. So you can let it through safely and keep the container of this movement and feel all you choose. And once it's felt, and once it's known, and once it's given that out, it will pass. We can trust in this process. We can trust in our center. We can trust in ourselves. We reside in our center. And all the upheaval surrounds us and washes over us. Very kindly and very simply, we open and close. Experiencing ourselves as a home, a shelter. All the upheaval in our nation, in our work, in our bodies. Feel your own steadiness. And feet down. Come out the other side. To rinse it all, stamp your feet, tap your toes, tap your heels, wag your tail. Interlace your fingers over your right shin, keep it close. Left leg out, find that block. Inhale, bring it up, and exhale, bring it down. It's quick and strong. Come out stronger. Move. Move. Now is the time. Find the power. Find the hint of a smile. Flex both feet, point both feet, flex both feet. Yes. 3. 2. Change. Left knee in. Inhale up, exhale down. Stronger. Stronger. Choose. Now you're ready. 3. 2. Hold your knees. You're going to roll all the way up and over. Child's pose. Knees wide. Now we haven't done this. Hands, you're going to roll onto your thighs, your belly down, your knees bend, and then you just roll your way back. And you're going to roll forward. So it's called a hanging child. That as you grow accustomed, as your back allows. So eventually the thighs down, the heart forward, the knees bent. If that's too much on your low back, I want you to roll to your thighs and put your belly on the floor. Keep your chest lifted. Come in, she said. Shelter from the storm. 3. Yes. Open the navel. 2. We're going to let its power move through us. Fold, down dog. Walk your feet up. Bend in the knees, hands to your hips. Rise, sweep up. Hands to your hips, bend your knees, fold. Modification 1. Jordan, keep your knees bent, keep your hands at your hips. Or hands start to slide down the backs of your legs. Keep your knees bent, rise up. Fold.
So we start to move more quickly. We start to move more freely. Inhale, exhale, down. So, traditionally, the hands are going up the front and down the front. I'm going to recommend the first whole week you go down the backs of the legs, just letting you know. You choose for you. Swift, strong. Feel the navel open and close. Front and back. A smile. Take your time. My pace doesn't need to be your pace. We'll go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Stand tall. Hook your thumbs a little bit side to side. Up and out, up and out. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Inhale, up. Lift your chin. 3 sips, go. Tuck your chin, heels down, hands up. Release your thumbs, release your breath. Widen down. From your navel, like a star, into your feet, your hands, and your head. All the light. To live from our center. Bring it to a seat. Pause your playlist if it kept going. Sit tall. Sit tall, hands on thighs. Inhale, the breath goes down into the abdomen. Exhale, navel to spine, out the nose. Just feel that. So we will use the sound of possibility in yogic philosophy, the sound of infinity, the 0 point field. Har, H-A-R, is the sound of infinite manifestation. Har, har. So what we'll do is we'll do 3 hars with a space in between. Then we'll do 8 with no space. So each of those 3 has a little inhale in between. The 8, 1 long exhale. Har, 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 har. And then you breathe in. So it's a breath practice. And it's a sound practice. Your jaw remains still. The teeth apart, the lips apart, and only the tongue moves. The navel and the tongue make the sound. We want added stability. If we're calling in all infinite capability and possibility,